Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Leo. How are you guys, Leo? See what's going on. So I'm going to try to focus on the positive things happen around you in your love life for single Leos. Positive energy surrounding single Leos in their love life. Try to do these this way every once in a while. Oh yeah. Some of you are possibly letting go of someone who's not right for you. And that's a positive energy when you let go. You put something in the past to move towards somebody who is, you see. Might have someone who's a little bit jealous too. They're not right for you. You may have someone who didn't treat you right. But whatever it is, it's in the past. You're leaving it behind, moving towards someone who is. Someone who's just right. Leo, this person could have Libra in their chart. Okay, very balanced. Someone who plays fair. Nice energy. Yeah, so you got somebody coming in to take a leap of faith. This could be yourself, Leo, too, you know. Could be somebody with Aries or Libra in their chart. But I see that leap of faith, that risk. This is about going off on a new path. It's time for something new here. So some of you are one last look over your shoulder. You're finished with something. You know, it's an energy of maybe, you know, you've had a few dates with someone and you realize they're not right for you. And I do see this energy of someone who sometimes is jealous, okay, a jealous energy. But you know what I feel here? A lot of you have someone who's about to take, and I feel if you have someone who kisses and they kiss just right, you're going to go for it. Like I always see this as that because there is a kiss happening here, and it really has become that card for me. Someone who kisses just right. They're just right. There's a lot of balance. So look at that. So we have temperance. We have a little bit of Sag energy. Someone tempering their passions, tempering their emotions. This energy of someone who's coming in just right. Yeah, this is someone who and I do see an energy of leaving someone behind who's not right. So it's an energy of recognizing, and that's positive. When you have a date with someone and you realize very quickly they're just not right. Okay, so it's about going off on that path. But you got someone coming in to take a leap of faith. They see you as different than the usual type. Okay, they're kind of possibly checking you out. And when I see this card, a lot of times it's a reminder that sometimes when you first meet someone, something might feel off or you're not sure they're right for you. So it's really about not just leaping into it, okay? Just kind of taking a little time. But someone's definitely seeing you as different than their usual type. Yeah, look at that. So there we got someone single, likely someone who's kind of been checking you out here. We see a single person here, okay? Yeah, this person sees you as someone who gets a lot of attention, okay? Someone who takes care of themselves, dresses nice. Oh yeah, the way you accessorize, things like that. Yeah, you're different. And I feel they are different than your usual type too. And that's what it's saying. Try something different. Okay, if you haven't had any success finding someone to connect with, someone who's right for you, try something different. But this is an energy of someone who's different, someone who's single. It's an energy of someone who's independent. They take care of themselves. Someone who looks good. They accessorize. Very balanced individual. Oh yeah, there's something different here. So I like this. Yeah, so I do see Five of Swords. Yeah, see, some of you have a few trust issues, so you're not going to, if you've taken risks in the past, you're not going to just leap into something here. You're going to kind of pull back and look at it. Are they right for me or not, right? A little bit of trust issues, but I think you have someone here. I can see this person wanting to come forward, okay? I can see them wanting to take that leap. To reach out, but they're pulling back. They're tempering their passions and emotions. This is someone who knows not to rush. Okay, they could have little trust issues, but a lot of times this is a person who has a little bit of anxiety. You know, they love me not. So it's a little bit of that anxiety. And it could be too where there's someone isn't 100% sure if you're actually single. So someone who's checking you out could be in a place of business, any place where you go, but they like the way you dress. They like you're just right. Oh yeah, independent energy, but it's energy of making plans. This is someone who's grounding themselves, making plans here. You know, it's energy of someone who has a little anxiety, and whether you'll like them or not, because you know it's energy of someone who's different. So they could be someone who's a little introverted, okay, different than your usual type, or they see you that way, Leo. So there it is. There's some kind of change. So this is an energy of change. This is somebody who's definitely going to try something different here. This is, you know, and I got to tell you, if you have some trust issues, okay, whether someone is single or not, their relationship, if you've taken a risk before and ended up in a situation with someone who actually wasn't single, it's telling you you'll recognize that sooner. You'll know right away, okay? You're going to know. You're going to feel it because that's that energy of balance, somebody coming in just right, okay? Yeah, it's just a person who wants to do and say the right things, but they're, you know, it's an energy of taking that risk. So someone who kind of doesn't trust themselves a little bit here to say and do the right things. Yeah, they may not be sure you're their type too, you know, but I feel mostly it's a little bit of anxiety. They like me, you know, or they love me not kind of energy. Yeah, so there it is. You're different, see? Now they see you as this empress. They like the way you dress. I see a lot of beautiful balanced energy. So this is a person who's definitely around you, someplace around you. And I do see some kind of change, feeling on top of the world. So this person is someone who, if they have had trust issues because of something that happened in the past, or even yourself, it's about trying something different. Okay, looking at things a little different, tempering the passions and emotions, just taking your time. Yeah. Leo, there we go. Yeah, you have a new opportunity. Someone sees this opportunity with you. And I do think this is a person. I think it's them more, you know. Not really sure if you're right for them or not. But they do see you as someone who probably gets a lot of attention, you see. That's the thing, is you may, you know, they're kind of, I feel it has to do with their judgment of the decision. If they should actually do this or not. But I think they're going to go for it because I do see an opportunity. I don't see them being shy or anything. I feel like it's trust issues, trusting whether you're right, whether they should just go for it or not. Okay. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, some of you, if you have someone you're leaving behind that's not right and you're ready to go off on a new path, it's telling you to try something different, okay? Someone who's a little different than your usual type and just see what happens. Especially if you have trust issues or you have a type, okay? Yeah, but I see the birth of something new. I see a new opportunity. I see feeling on top of the world. I see some kind of change. 9 of Wands energy. There we are. Yeah, see, it's someone having to let their guard down. See, this is someone who's a little careful what they believe, you know, whether you're the right person or not. And it could be yourself, Leo, a little guarded. You may need to let your guard down if you have trust issues, okay? So, yeah, it's about letting the guard down. Be careful you don't push someone away. But I think it's this person going to let their guard down. They're going to try something different. This is someone who could be kind of private. Okay, they kind of have a tendency to keep things to themselves. But I feel what you have is someone who sees you as someone who gets a lot of attention. Okay, so they're not so sure. You may have people around you when you're out and about giving you attention. So they're not really sure if you're actually in a relationship or single. So it's someone who's being careful what they believe until they know. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, actually. Tell me about this justice energy. Why is justice here? Yeah, so some of you have had someone here, so you're a little guarded, okay? You got your guard up. You've had someone who was a bit of a player. You're putting it behind you. Now it's an energy of leaving something behind. You got someone who's trying to figure something out. They're in their head trying to figure something out. And I think it's a person looking at the facts. I do see someone here who's not trusting whether you're actually single. If you feel, it's also an energy telling you, you know, where you're a little bit guarded here because you've had somebody who was a little bit of a player before, you may have taken a risk. So I don't think you're going to be doing that. You're going to stay in the Empress energy. Okay, so it's positive because it's an energy, the things that you've learned here. When you're the Empress, okay, when you're in that Empress energy, it's all about that balance, tempering your passions. You're in control of your passions and emotions, see, doing something different. But I think you got a person who isn't sure if you're single or not here, and I feel they're trying to figure something out. So, but I feel like you're a little bit on the cautious side here overall yourself. You have an opportunity, though. You have an opportunity right here. Tell me about this leap of faith with this, oops, There we go. Leo, yeah. So some of you definitely aren't going to be taking any risk. Thanks, but no thanks. So it's an energy of not being sure, but be careful you don't miss an opportunity because you have trust issues from the past. It's telling you to let your guard down just a little bit. Take it, it's okay to take the time to figure someone out. Be logical. Okay, it's an energy, this isn't always a player. This card has other facets about it. And I see it a lot of times as someone who wants to win. They want to take a risk, but they're not sure if they should. It's someone who is a little bit worried they're going to be rejected. Okay. But again, like I say, if you've had someone who's a player before, you need to let your guard down. You could miss an opportunity. Okay. Every time you meet somebody new, there's always a risk, always that little bit of a risk, but you can be wise. Just take the time to figure this person out, whether they're on the up and up. But I feel for most of you, this is someone who you're different than the usual type. So they're a little guarded. Yeah, you've got something new here. Some of you may reject someone. You may actually block someone. Okay, it's possible. I can definitely see that, but I see something new. I see a lot of happiness. So something is becoming clear. Look at that. Oh yeah, you've got someone here who's definitely checking you out here. They see you as happy, okay? I actually feel this person is. I feel they're a higher vibrational. If you've had lower vibrational people around you, it's telling you to look at it, be logical, to see what it is, something you may have not recognized with other people you've dated. So that's why it's positive, because you'll figure it out. You're going to know right away if someone's a player, okay? You're going to feel it. You're going to know. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I feel mostly it's an energy of someone wanting to take a risk, a little worried they're going to get rejected, a little bit of anxiety. It's only a 5. It's temporary because you see this person is going through that energy of leaving that energy behind. They're ready to move away from it. So yeah, so it's an energy of feeling on top of the world. You're going to meet someone new, and I actually feel they have a little anxiety about where this will go. So yeah, see a cycle ending. Things are about to shift in your favor. Things are shifting. You have an old cycle that's done. So this is where you are recognizing, Leo. Okay, that's your high vibrational energy right there, being happy. Okay, you have this opportunity, but I feel like it's this person who sees you. They're very drawn to you. Okay, so if you've had people drawn to you in the past who are a bit sneaky, a little bit of player-like energies that are drawn to your high vibrational energy, that beautiful happiness, okay, that you put out there, I feel what's going to happen is that cycle is ending, because now you are the Empress. See, it's like I say, you're going to figure people out very quickly. You're going to know when to push someone away or when to let your guard down or not. But I do feel like you're going to let your guard down. And I feel like the person coming in is. So there's someone becoming decisive. See, you got a person who's becoming decisive. It's a person who chooses their battles, chooses their words, very logical. Someone's trying to figure out. I actually feel this is someone who's trying to figure out whether you'll be interested in them or not. Because they do see you as different as their usual type, okay? They're very drawn to you, and they see you as this Empress energy, someone who likely gets a lot of attention. But I think for most of you, they're looking to see if you're single, okay? Yeah. I think you got a person who's quite decisive now. You see how that shift is? This person knows if they don't come in, they don't communicate, things won't go in their favor. They won't get what they want. You see? It's a level of uncertainty. It's a person, and it's also an energy of someone who's not really sure that you are their right type. You don't know till you take the time to get to know someone. Yeah, if anyone's a player, you'll figure it out. No worries. Yeah, you got this. There we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, some of you are definitely off on a new path here. So this is about success. Someone sees you as successful, you see. This is someone who wants to have success, you see. If you haven't had success in the past and you've been dating a lot, playing the field, or it's a person here who has been playing the field a lot, this energy is someone who's planning for success. They want things to go in their favor. So there's change coming, okay? You've got some change coming in your love life. There's a cycle that's now over, and it's because you're in the Empress energy. That means you've healed, you've learned, okay? So you'll know if someone's a player here, but I feel like that's just an energy of being careful about taking risks if you've taken risks before. So you have a person here who's definitely decisive, someone who knows what they want. So they're coming after you. It's somebody chasing you here. You're not chasing anyone. Somebody wants you, they got to come and get you kind of energy. Yeah, see, there's the energy of releasing something, making a decision to let go and release someone. This is an energy of a judgment. This is trusting yourself, your own judgment. But I feel like you've got a person here who kind of doesn't trust their own judgment. Okay, they have a tendency to get into their head. So this is someone who needs to let go. They need to shed that. They need to let their guard down. Yeah, this is someone who knows things will not go in their favor. You see, it won't go in their favor if they don't take that little bit of a risk to come in. So this is someone who's just going to go for it. They're going to make a decision to just go for it. They're going to put themselves out there. And I love the Wheel of Fortune right in the heart because it's the end of the single life. This is someone who no longer wants to be single. I think someone's finding out things are going in their favor. This is someone who's going to find out, it's going to be exposed that you're actually single. Okay, so this person's coming in. They're coming after you here. Yeah, look at that. So I see a little Pisces. This is you, see? Trusting your intuition. You'll know. If someone is a player, you'll release them. Thanks, but no thanks. You'll just let it go. But you have things moving in your favor. I see success. I see someone making plans here. Just trust how it feels. It's an energy. If something feels off, you'll know. See, this is the positive energy. Why? Because you're the Empress. You know if someone's being sneaky or if they're not right for you. You know, you're very wise. That's your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. So you'll take the time to kind of figure things out. But I feel like it's mostly this person's energy. Yeah, someone's trying to find out here. This is someone who wants to win. They're determined. Okay, they have a little bit of worry about being rejected. They're worried about being rejected, but they know if they don't take a risk, things won't go in their favor. And that's where I kind of feel this person is. They're just going to put themselves out there. Yeah. See if we can figure out where this person's coming from here. Oh yeah, this is somebody who's definitely in that King of Cups energy. This is a person who's definitely, wanting love. This is someone who's ready for love. I do feel they have a tendency to kind of keep their feelings to themselves, but I think some of you might already know who this is. But it's really an energy of trusting your intuition, okay? Being wise, knowing, okay, before you take a risk. Because if you've taken risks in the past and ended up with someone who was sneaky or a player, you see, it's about trying something different. This person's different than your usual type. I feel they're higher vibrational, loving and nurturing. They know how to have a successful relationship. It is likely someone who's been playing the field hasn't had a lot of luck finding someone who's just right for them. Yeah, so I do see being a little bit private. I see some of you being quite private, okay? Because I do see the Nine of Pentacles as someone who's private, someone who spends a lot of time alone, kind of doing their own thing, enjoying the fruits of their labors. But I actually feel it's the end of your single life here. This person's definitely ready to give up their single life. This is someone ready to partner up. See, they're coming in to offer you this cup. See, this person knows, it's a little bit that risk of being rejected, you see. This is someone who, is trying to just sort of figure out here. This person's very determined. And I do feel it's possibly even them who has trust issues. But it's about trusting their own path here, trusting that this can be successful. So they're going to choose their words. Someone who chooses their battle, they're going to choose their words wisely because they want this to go in their favor, and it will. But it's also going to go in your favor because they see you in a favorable light. They see you as the Empress. You're different than other types of people that they've dated, you see. Yeah, so this is someone who's going to reach out. See, this is the worry, the little worry. You won't reciprocate. You won't feel the same. But I feel this person's going to reach out, and I do feel this is someone who's offering you that cup. Definitely an emotionally available and mature person. So I do feel it's kind of a level up for this person too, but it's where they have to just throw caution to the wind. Okay, they just have to take that risk. And it's about making a decision. All right, judgment. Definitely some of you are letting go of someone and rejected them. Okay, you're ready to go off on a new path. I think you're going to go for this person. I do think you're going to reciprocate. Yeah, they are a little concerned you won't feel the same, but you will, and I do feel, but they're going to do it anyway. They're going to reach out. Yeah, they're going to reach out. There it is. See? This person's cup runneth over with emotion. They are an emotional person. So Leo, if you're, maybe they're different than you. They're not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. Okay. Maybe that's something you haven't had before. They're different. So you see, but they're going to put all their cups on the table. This person wants to win. So they're coming after you. They're chasing you. You're not chasing. So this is someone who's likely been chased by a lot of people. Okay. They played the field. They have a lot of people chasing them, but they're not interested in them. Okay. They're interested in you. You might know who this is. Some of you may, but most of you, I feel this is a new person coming in. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. There we go. Yeah, see, this is someone who's got trust issues, you see. This is an energy of trust, you see. They're taking what resonates. See, this person knows they're taking what resonates. They know that'll work. The only way is to take that leap of faith and to come after you. This is someone who likely doesn't want you to get away. They see you having people around you giving you attention. So if you do go out in the public and you're out there, this is someone who definitely doesn't want you to get away. So they're going to go for it. But yeah, they definitely have some anxiety. Yeah, they're taking what resonates, the things that they know that will work, okay, to come forward here. This is planning for success. This person's preparing and planning for this to be successful. So it's a high vibrational energy. This could be successful too. Yeah, you're about to get something you want. This is someone who at first, I feel, this is someone who knows too, if they hold back their feelings, keep things to themselves, that it won't be successful. See, they know. They have to show you. This person knows they have to show you they can be trusted, you see. I think you got a person here who has kind of figured things out here. This is likely a person who, yeah, see, this is an energy of someone who kind of had that cup half full, felt like there's no hope, you won't be interested. So if some of you have ended a relationship with someone, this person could be someone around you they may know, okay, and be ready to come towards you because they see you as the Empress, someone who gets a lot of attention. You can have success with anyone, you see. So that's where I feel this person knows they need to offer up that big cup of love. Yeah, this is definitely a person with a house or home, you know, strong financial foundation. This is the offer. Now, this could be a date to a celebration, a party, could be any place, but it's a reason to celebrate. This is really, really positive. So this is a really high vibrational person. This is someone who felt like there was no hope. So there was something negative. Maybe somebody pushed them away, or they just need to take their, I feel for most people, it's letting that guard down a little and taking that little bit of a risk. This is someone who's generally not a risk taker. They're not very good at putting themselves out there, but they're going to because they are emotionally mature and available. They're a lot more emotional, I feel, on the inside than they are on the outside. It's a person who's logical. So that's their decision, is to go for it, to leave their trust issues behind and to come in. They're decisive. They know what they want. So it's an energy of change. So some of you could have someone coming back around. You may already know this person. You may already know everything you need to know. But I actually feel this could be successful. So it could be someone coming back around, but I do see the change. And I'll tell you what's changed. You're different because you're conducting yourself as the Empress. You already know, trusting your inner knowing. I think this person is someone who knows you, though, more than you know them. I don't know why I feel that way, because I feel they're not 100% sure you're single, okay? It's where they're trying to figure that out. They're being very careful what they believe, a little guarded. Tell me more about this world. See, it's an energy of change. Two people who've moved on from other relationships, possibly. It's time for change. I also see the possibility of relocation. Some of you could be moving somewhere new. You may have someone here who's trying to figure out whether you're single or not. But I like the Wheel of Fortune, things, cycle ending. Some of you may have had a relationship with someone that was on and off. That likely is something that you'll clear up with when this new person comes in. Yeah, see, it's about a life path, making a choice, going down a new path. I think you got a person who's ready to for a real relationship here. Someone who likes to have a nice home, a comfortable home, definitely emotional. This is a person who is definitely, oh, I feel they are a little bit concerned you won't reciprocate, though. I can still feel that little bit of anxiety, not trusting. See, this is someone who doesn't always trust their own judgment. More than likely because they get into their head. But I do think it's an energy of someone is looking at the facts. If they don't take the risk, you will move on. Somebody else or someone else is going to move in. Okay, on that Empress energy. All right, Leo. So there you are, possibly single. I do feel this is a person also who's single. So two single people off on a new path. You're going to connect. I feel like it's someone who, some of you might know them. Your paths may have crossed at some point. This person may not have trusted something here. Okay, their own judgment, their own decision-making process. But I feel change, feeling on top of the world here. If you've moved on, if you've moved or relocated or you've moved away from someone, this person's ready to move in before someone else does. Is this person? Yeah, see, this is someone who's released somebody. They're releasing their trust issues, clearing their head, getting out of their head. So it's likely someone who's been on a break from dating. They've gone through some kind of healing. So it could be yourself too. So there you go. So we have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do see a Virgo energy here, but I also see Taurus energy in this reading. This is someone grounded. So this is someone who's taken a break, probably more focused on their money, their house, their home, their family. You know, that family energy that this person has, taking care of their home, building their foundation. This is a person who's ready. Now, some of you may have a choice. You actually could be releasing one person. Okay, but I actually feel like you got a successful person coming in. Someone who's been dating, playing the field, and they haven't found anyone quite like yourself. But I actually feel, like I say, some of you, it's a reconciliation, but not a reconciliation, because I feel like your paths have crossed. Okay, but I see a cycle ending and going down a new path here. This person is ready for a relationship. Feel like it's all one person for most of you. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. This is someone who takes their time. Look at the details. They're planning for success. So this is someone who wants to kind of take things slow. They are a little cautious because they're the King of Cups. This is someone who's cautious. They're a little careful what they wish for, that this will be successful. But it's actually going to go in both of your favor. And I do feel it's an energy of just kind of letting things evolve between the two of you. Just trust your intuition. I think you've met this person at some point. Yeah, they're coming in to make you an offer. I feel like you've met this person someplace. But I feel this person didn't reach out. They made the decision not to, felt that you would have rejected them, you wouldn't be interested. It's crazy energy. But yeah, I like it because I feel this is someone who's planning to have success here. They're a little bit cautious of whether it'll be successful, but they're planning for success because they're going to reach out. Someone who's going to reciprocate their feelings. I think you're both going to. I see 2 cups here. 2 big cups. This is a new opportunity. Some of you may have a couple people. Like I said, you may reject someone. You may not be interested for whatever reason, but you still have another opportunity. And I do see new. I see this beautiful new energy. It's solid. It's reliable. I feel like you're going to get an offer for dinner or to a party, a celebration. They may get an invitation from someone and extend it to you as well. Some kind of gathering. Oh yeah. So there we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I see 2 people sharing their feelings and emotions. You're going to build a foundation. This is building a foundation. See, this is a person who knows how to build a solid foundation by taking time, looking at the details. Very meticulous energy, definitely financially stable, or at least somebody who's planning for it. So somebody who has plans, very logical, very wise. So interesting energy. Yeah, some of you definitely, there could be a couple of opportunities, but I do feel it's an energy of thank you, but no thanks if you have a person that comes in. Sometimes you just get your guard up around someone where you know they're not right for you, okay? Cup half full, negative thoughts, negative energy, lower vibrational person. So if you've had that, it's an energy of just letting this person go. But it's also yourself shedding and releasing all that negativity before you start something new. Okay, and that's what I feel is happening. So I do see the King and Queen of Cups. Two cups here. Two people sharing their feelings. Two people feeling emotional. Talking back and forth. And it has to do with a relationship. It has to do with building a foundation. Starting things off on the right foot. So very nice. Yeah, a little bit of a shift here. I feel like two people who've gone through change. Two people who are ready for change, two people who are in that positive energy, feeling on top of the world when you meet this person. Your paths are going to cross someplace. Now, I don't know if it's at someone else's house or through other people. Could be a place of business. But I feel most of you, like a lot of you actually, I feel you paths have crossed with this person once before. Okay, you've met them somewhere. And I don't think this person gave you an offer. I think they held back. It's likely someone who needed to heal or release something first before they started something new. So it could be just that. So, but most of you, it's someone completely new. Somebody who will put themselves out there. You may not be used to that. If you're not used to someone who just puts themselves out there, it might kind of make you pull back a little bit. But I wouldn't push this person away too quickly. I would give them a little bit of a chance. It's about sharing your feelings, being kind and compassionate. Some of you have had a tough time in your love life, so you are a little guarded. But it's telling you, take your guard down just a little bit. It's an energy of, sharing your feelings with this person. Two people reciprocating, sharing, you see, to build a foundation, getting off on the right foot. Wow. All right. This is crazy. I like it because I feel like we got a couple people who are being wise. Just trust how you feel. If it feels right, go for it. Okay. I think you're going to feel pretty good about this person. And I feel like it's vice versa too. They definitely have the anxiety. Little bit of anxiety, but I feel this person has gone through change. They've healed from a past relationship. Could be something with their finances too, or this is a person sometimes who likes to be a good provider or make sure they're stable before they start something. So it could simply be that. So take care, Leo. I wish you the best here. Keep your eyes open for this person. Like I say, if your paths have crossed with this person before, you might know who it is. Okay, this is someone I feel who really did not give you, they didn't trust themselves. They had trust issues, okay, from another relationship, or I feel like both of you may have, but I do see the healing. So I do feel like your paths have crossed. You've met this person before. Things may not have got off to the right foot, or this person never gave you the offer, but they're going to now, because like I said, if they don't take the risk to make the solid offer, somebody else will. Okay, because you're an Empress. Take care, Leo. Wish you the very best here. Keep your eyes open, all right? And we'll see you soon.